Chummy for now, but both of these men knew they had a battle on their hands to keep their seats. The first one to go was the leader of the opposition, Jeremy Moulton, who is now out of local government for the first time in more than 15 years.
I'm obviously very disappointed. Worked hard over the campaign, but also over the last 16 years as a councillor. So not to make it over the line this time, is very disappointing.
What does this mean for you now?
I think for myself, I need to, reflect, have a few days off, and recharge the batteries, and then decide, is it a new chapter, or do I stick with politics in Southampton? But that's not, it's not a decision for tonight.
Jeremy's campaign had been marred by accusations of election fraud after he handed pens out to potential voters to vote Conservative. He was only cleared of the charges 2 days ago, but he doesn't think it affected his campaign.
No, I don't think so. You're probably asking me, this is the 50th conversation I've had probably today about the subject. Everyone's just been laughing, and it was a silly accusation. Sadly, I think it probably wasted quite a bit of police time and resources, but yeah, I don't think it had any bearing whatsoever on the campaign.
The next one to go was a shock. The leader of Southampton City Council, Simon Lett, knew he was in for a fight to keep his seat. The Tories took it as well, but Councillor Lett says national issues played a part.
The disappointment, I've been in local government for a long while, and I've represented the Bitton ward for 12 years, and it's disappointing to lose it. The reasons are far more national than local. It'll be interesting to see what the pattern of results is across the country, but I suspect the Conservatives are doing well in Leave areas and Labour doing better in Remain areas.
But one of the local issues here in Southampton may not have helped him on the night. The decision to close the Kentish Road Respite Centre had always been a controversial one, but the former leader of the council says he doesn't believe it played a part. And obviously in your ward you had a Kentish Road campaigner in there as well.
Yeah.
And did you think that had any effect on your campaign?
I don't think so, no. I don't think so. I think the numbers suggest that it would have made no difference one way or the other.
In his ward, Bitton, a campaigner to save the centre, Lisa Stead. Simon lost his seat by nearly 300 votes, and you could say nearly 100 of those went to Lisa, who got 96. She says the respite centre did have an impact.
The whole campaign has always, unfortunately, become more of a personal issue. We did try to negotiate. Unfortunately, the campaigners couldn't get anywhere with negotiations, so we have been very active throughout, obviously, the media and within the community, and I do feel that has made a big impact, but I don't think he'd like to concede to that.
But it was a bad night for UKIP, who at the time of writing this only have 3 councillors in England. But they insist the party is not dead and buried.
Not at all, no. No, you might have thought that a couple of years ago, but in the same way that UKIP brought about the referendum result, 2016, we're still not out of the EU, and therefore there's still a strong need for UKIP.
It's all changed here in Southampton, with Labour and the Conservatives both looking for new leaders. But who will be the next leader of Southampton City Council?
That's entirely in the gift of the Labour group, and I wouldn't even like to speculate.
It was a night where the leader of the council lost his seat, but so did the leader of the opposition. But the overall picture here in Southampton still remains the same, with Labour in control. Daniel Padwick, That's TV.